Right, I think the players they're getting ready to get on with the stream for tonight. So if you are there, good evening. Welcome to the Thursday night action night up at the White Rose. So the lag's just about to go underway. Chris Zavros making his debut tonight on action night, and Gus, he's been here before. It's a bit strong, is the lag there, but you get used to this pace of the table. It's ultra fast tonight, is the table. Lightning. So it's Gus to break a race of 13 for £300. It's worth winning. Midweek, isn't it? There you go. Owen is the first in off. So big split there from Gus, but the control in the drink. So just what Chris Zavros wanted. Ball in hand. Be interesting to get a look. It's got a good chance here on Reds. But he's wasted his first shot there, so ideally I want to be on them, and he is. He's just not come far enough on that one in the centre. Ideally would have loved to have been on the one in the top bucket. Nice shot. Just lost the white a little bit there. Just kissing the yellow, held it up a bit, but he has got a shot for the red into the bottom centre. Got to be delicate with his shot, just dead weight it really. Doesn't want to be playing everywhere the cue ball. He's played it long. Well, he had a couple of options there. So Gus is away. He likes to play fairly quick, does Gus. He doesn't hang about. And again, they look very inviting, but this table's a little bit tough. The pockets aren't as big as they probably may look on screen. Got to be precise. Just a little tricky number into the bottom centre with this one. Played it well. Got a good white there as well. And plays this into the top left and just fetches the cue ball back out to round about the green spot would be ideal. Like I'm on a mission tonight. Straight in, got his pint and straight on the table. Gus, he loves it. I think he had a flat tire earlier. Nice shot, dropped it in lovely. Now then. The angle he's got here, he should be playing in between the gap between the yellow and the black to play the penultimate yellow into the top right. He's got the good angle, so it's just all about the pace of the shot. The weight is very important of the shot. It's just a trickling tom. He maybe just overrun that. He's just lost a white there. He had to be delicate. He might have a double. He might be able to swerve it. It's like he's just trying to kill it a little bit. Tough shot. I think I'd be playing the double myself, but cue ball could go anywhere here. He's got away with that. He's got a bit of result covering the bottom right. Evening, Dan. I hope you're well, pal. Interesting game, this one. Johnny Fairfield in the house. That's a clever shot, like it. Got a decent white as well. I think he's left a shot on the yellow into the top right, as you'll see on your screens. But he might punch it or let just to roll it. Lovely shot. Got a bad kiss there. So I think you'll see him now come off the side rail. Off the side rail and come back across and hopefully pot the yellow, if not win the pocket. He could even play the yellow onto the red off the cushion and just kill the red up the rail and leave a long shot. Tough one. So he's got a few options here. That's what he's going to do. He's just going to knock the red safe up the rail. But he's left a double. No, it's not an easy double. But Chris could just flick off this on the outside edge. Just played it a little bit firm, but I think he's still got it. I think he's just hooked him. I'll do the draw for the flyer when Darren gets back in the com box. Made a contact, but he's killed the yellow, so this gives Chris Zavros a little bit of breathing space now. I think he can afford to take the red straight up the rail here. He's not going to leave a lot if he misses it. It's not an easy shot by any means. Just steady away pace, nice pace. He's playing safe. I suppose it's not too bad, but I think he had a free shot there, you know. If he'd have gone for the pot, Russell just drop this off the rail, just leave the cue ball on the bottom rail. And that puts pressure back on reds. That's why I thought Chris might have attempted that one. Andrew Zavros, welcome to the chat, mate. Presuming is Chris your brother? Cousin? It's a tough shot that to take on. He needs the cue ball to travel. What's it? Advantage Gus in this first frame. Andrew Zavros in there. I'm his dad. Well, I was being polite, Andrew. Yep, your son's making his debut tonight. I hope he does well for you. Just overrun that a bit as Gus, but it's a block that he should be knocking in. Should be taking a 1-0 lead. But stranger things have happened. Yep, seals the deal. It's a good first frame. Both players had a couple of chances there. But it's Gus who takes the frame. Take a little bit of settling. Gus has played up before, and Chris, it's his first time here for him, so this match table is ultra lightning quick. It is so fast, it catches the best out. So it'll take him a few frames, I would have thought, just to settle down, settle his nerves. But doesn't seem phased. Just stay focused and take your chances when they come. Big break there, and the cue ball's soured, so he's returned the favour. Gus did it in the first frame, Chris does it in the second. So all the matches underway tonight. An auction night, just a flyer to get underway. Chris lost the one in the break, but Gus he's played a free shot there, but has tied himself back up. So this is a very 50-50 this frame from the outset.
Start the player, Thursday player. On table 3, Lee Richardson, Chris and Lee, table 3. Table 4, Paul and Liam. Liam and Paul on table 4.
Right, we're back. We just got the draw done for the Thursday flyer. There's a few in there, so keep things going. And Chris Zavros got a big opportunity here. Cues really well, does Chris, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I've only seen him play at Zavros
yeah, it's the
once.
first time I've seen him, but he does cue well. Be nice if they sat down over there. They only said I stood up in front of shots.
Yes.
Good solid shot there.
Nice.
Just wants a good positional shot now.
Yeah, he's going to use this to knock the black out, isn't he? Into the top
Yeah,
left.
just off one rail and back out, I would have thought. We've just lost the white there, but he's okay. He's okay, he can clip this round and just like drag it towards, tighten the angles. That's what you would have played. It's got to be 2 cushions, yeah. That's it. Yeah. Oh, he's played safe.
Tell you what, he's pretty natural here. He needs to come up right behind this black.
Yeah. And if he misses it, he
in
hangs
or
the red.
over. Yeah, in or over,
Yeah.
it's definitely.
It's not an easy shot by any means, but it's a chance.
Yeah, you've got to just back yourself on this one. You've played it at a nice pace, actually.
I'll tell you what, but yeah. Felt Chris should have still gone for finish there when he had his opportunity there. I think this still goes. Oh, a bit harder to gone off it, wasn't it? So this is going to be a little
sneak it in that little
delicate
gap.
one.
Yeah.
Can he cover it? The problem is he's got to rail, so he's going to flick it round. Oh, the cue ball's close as well.
That's very close. It's alright though.
That's not bad, I tell you what. He's asked the question here, because how good your cue arm? Got to get some on this, dig into it. Ooh, it's close, is that? He's called a foul on himself.
Did he?
Yeah, that's close.
I don't know.
Close, I don't know if it was a foul.
Well, very honest
That
with
was close, yeah, very close.
That's a nice shot.
Beautiful shot by Gus.
He's slightly low on it as well, isn't he?
I'm not sure that was a foul though.
I'm not sure that was a foul.
But,
You've got replays and I don't even know how to use them yet.
Just takes it. I'm just playing. I thought I'd forgot last time, but I looked up, I thought they've done it. Yeah, I've done it. Yeah. So it's 2-0, but we just looked at the replay there, and that one very, very 50-50. That shot, you know, I'm not sure it was a foul.
Yeah,
but
I'm not sure that was a foul.
It's one of those that you got to get like frame by frame.
Yeah.
To pinpoint it, but Chris had stood up and admitted his own foul, so he's got a better line than us.
Fair, yeah.
So fair play to him.
Fair on him.
Yep, honesty. Will it pay in dividends in the end? Listen, both players play a little bit quick, don't they?
Race to 13 shouldn't be too long.
No. So let's take yellows, and they're there. He's just going to get the right bands. So we just caught the white wrong there. It's just maybe it's tight on that yellow. So Chris needs to get his name on the score sheet tonight, and I'm sure that'll happen sooner rather than later. But Reds are in a little bit of trouble here. Yellows have got advantage, so you've got to be looking a way to stop Gus from finishing, because there's no way Reds are going to finish them. I won't say no way, I would say, but it's very, very difficult. Containing safety from Chris. Daz is just out commentary box. Gary, good evening. He played Mark Driver tonight and he beat him 9-5 for a 50 pot. So he played a couple of scrappy frames in early on, did Darren, but then he found his gear and he played quite well. It's a good shot there from Chris. So all the matches underway now. Full house. Gus is not just trying to make something happen there, just to fetch the balls into play. He doesn't want to get bogged down with the frame. Now then, I think he's left Gus a shot here if he can play the plant and just knock the black out at the same time. Got to be careful that the cue ball doesn't drop after hitting the black behind the red. Played it well, and again he play another plant. This could be a plant after plant after plant. You're more than welcome, Gary Blacklock. Oh, I'm not sure he's come out. Can he eat enough of the top red? He can't play the plant. Can he get enough on this to get back out? Yes, he can. So Gus just got to play good positional shot now. Decided to take the black long into the bottom left. Good cue is still required. He'll know before us if it's in. Oh, it's a good shot, a good black. Takes a frame 3-0, quick out of the blocks tonight. So Andrew Zavros, you should be shouting for your son to come on, get on the score sheet. He had a couple of chances in the first 2 frames, did Chris? For me, he could have took them. The frame before this he lost, he admitted his own foul. Good evening, Emma Rowe. I think are you a newbie in the chat box as well? Cheering Chris on. He's not done a lot wrong, to be fair, and Chris. He's just been bogged down a couple of frames, and one of the frames he should have won, he put his hands up and admitted the foul. So fair play. He'll be feeling a little bit dejected, but it's a long way to go, racer 13, and like I just said, he hasn't done a lot wrong. Hasn't been many unforced errors. You're Chris's other half. Welcome, Emma. Now, Blackball rules, Andrew, is a little bit different to world rules and old EPA, but they are the more attacking set of rules, and it probably takes about 10 minutes to understand them, but it's better to put it on the table, just to explain it in, like if you're actually on the base playing. Quick fire, 3-0 in quick.
Is he playing well?
I think the game's evenly matched. I think Gus looks like he's got a little bit more technical knowledge. Chris is very attacking. Yeah. Like I say, he did have a chance in first frame, but after that he's done nothing wrong really.
Just breaks down and then Adam clears up.
Yeah. Another one in there.
Gus,
Mick Wilcock. Welcome to the Action Night stream from the White Rose, live every Thursday. Fetching you all the best action around the globe.
Mr. Bamford in tonight? Who's on chat?
He'll be in. We've got Dan in.
On.
Dan's in. Gary Blacklock.
Emma, that's Chris's missus, I think.
Yeah. And Andrew, that's his dad.
Okay, excellent.
And Mick Wilcock. Is that just a friend, family Mick? Or you just there to support Chris? It's good to see new players on the stream.
Yeah. I think Adam's played once before, and he really early on.
Has,
I think he was one of the first players on stream actually.
Yeah. Just tried to get inside that red there and caught the red on the way in. So I think you'll see Gus now just play the reverse shot, just flick the yellow away, but he's got to be careful because it might go in. Teammate down at subs. Yep, nice one, Mick. Oh, I tell you what, that's not a great shot there. I mean, looking there, you think, oh, you took up, but look at the way the yellows are. For me, you go game.
Yeah.
Yes, I think Chris, the way he plays, he's very attacking. I just think he needs a little bit, like pushing. You can see that he's got the action.
Yeah.
He's got the eye. It's just probably a strange venue to him tonight.
Yeah. New table as well.
Yeah.
This table catches most
But
people out.
I don't like the way he plays.
Ooh.
Yeah, just caught that. Just tried to check it inside it. And sometimes he'll not just take what the table off is. This table is very unforgiving. It doesn't let you get away with a lot. It's frustrating at times. If you're off your game, this table will catch you out.
Yes.
Oh, he's just caught that.
Must have been total there. That.
Yeah, it is a shame you can't be here, Emma. I would love to see you up at the White Rose. I'd like to welcome all the new people, new players. And I tell you what, he's out of the blocks now, is Chris. Checks his stance, just don't do nothing stupid, nice steady away, and there you go. Get him on the scoreboard. Fast and furious, it's a ready money round.
Yes.
If you see it, say it. Table looking good tonight, Darren, and the camera, I don't know what you've done to the camera, but it looks mint tonight.
New software, mate.
All the new software, and I'll tell you what, look at that. Are they my match balls?
Nice try. Very nice try.
I guess they're yours then.
I think you'll find they belong to me.
Okay. Oh yeah. Can we have a look at that angle or no? Shall we try the other angle, just see? Yeah, you can see the players having a walk round now. Look, we spoil these players, they even get the red carpet treatment.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Where you play sometimes, you deserve an Oscar.
Oh, an Oscar? That's
Yeah.
just for me.
Like me.
Be dramatic.
You're exactly the same as me. When it's not going right, it's like...
Dramatic poses when I miss a shot.
Yeah. Do you want me to leave this angle on for a while, or do you, guys, if you're watching the stream, do you want me to turn it back to the other angle?
Overhead.
Which do you prefer?
Slightly clearer on the overhead.
It is clear on the overhead, but it's still pretty good on that one as well.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Here we go with Gus. 3-1. Going to race to 13. Ball's flying everywhere off the break there. I'll tell you what, look at them reds. I'll be shocked if he doesn't take reds. First red. Into the top right. To be fair, I'd be playing it different. I'd be playing this one in the I'd play the bottom one first. Get rid of them. And it's all no to do with it really, is there? He's got a kiss there.
Actually,
and it's not a good kiss.
No.
He's still got a shot. He can still chip this one back into the top right.
Playing top right, can't he? But he's trusting to luck a little bit with the white.
Gaz prefers the other, so we'll stick the other one. Do you prefer that one?
Cheers, Gary.
Good shot there from Gus. We'll put the colours on that one, so.
You can.
So there you go. Just for you, Gary. Yeah. Hmm. So, quick fire Gus. Good shot that.
Oh, he played that really well, didn't he?
He got some action on that one, Tony.
Now then, where'd you try and get this white?
Well, I think he can
Try and
screw
play
it
with the
straight.
gap.
I think he can screw it straight back out me. He just got to avoid the middle pocket, but I think he's got to screw it out.
It's over it. Oh,
Beautiful.
no, actually, I thought you over it that, but that's absolutely perfect.
Yeah,
isn't
he's
it?
played a great shot.
Yeah.
Put a stroke on that.
You'll be more
Gus
than
was in
happy.
form.
Yeah.
He likes this table, though. He said last time, didn't he?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Chris ain't really done anything wrong.
He
has
hasn't done nothing wrong, and I've gone to put the scores on again. Johnny Fairfield on the outside table. Yeah. So it's 4-1 Gus. Big break required from Chris. He's lost the white. Oh, he rattled the white. But has it come up dry? He has. Good evening, Paul. Yeah, I'm not seeing much of Chris Zavros, so I'm not 100% sure on how he plays. Joe, will it is? Good evening, mate.
Yeah, Paul knows both of these
yeah,
without a doubt.
Yeah, so he'll know that Gus was probably slight favourite then. He's definitely out of the blocks tonight, Gus. He's knocking some good balls in, isn't he? He's going to be okay there. He got one into the bottom centre, and if he drops this in the bottom centre, he's in perfect shape.
I thought that would be his last ball for me, though.
I think
it's got it.
Yeah. Just going to map it out. This is when your patterns come into action. Just under it, that one. You need to be inside that yellow. But he stunned it across instead of playing it.
Yeah.
So he's just going to chip this one out. Put the cue ball to the corner. Oh, it's not the best shot in the world.
That was a foul, to be honest. Have a look at
No,
that again. I think it is cue on the way back through. Oh,
no, he didn't know.
Shut up, Darren. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gus. Nice little skilly.
Oh, good shot.
Yeah, just
now then, do you play the double the yellow back into the bottom centre, not the one over
just
the
cross face it, but right off the outside edge,
and then not the one over the rail, and then over the hole, and then you've got these two as well, because that cue ball's close.
That's very close.
He might have angled himself there, you know.
I'm not sure.
And if he has, it's desperately unlucky. That's why they played that one, because he won't leaving a lot. When now he's coming out, it could be tricky. They were guaranteed to leave the cue ball at where safe he misses the double.
Yeah, because he was going to hit that shot. Yeah.
See, same again. Great shot, but a bit more thinking. Not the yellow over the
pocket.
Played
that a bit harder, couldn't
he? And it's still going to be exactly where it is.
Yeah.
But he gets the pocket as well.
Yeah.
So it's a double, I think, for Gus. He's not. I think he's playing a safe. Got the double kiss that. So now the shot here for Chris is just chip off the yellow on the top centre on the rail and just take the cue ball off the side rail, bottom rail, right behind these yellows. So nice and thin.
Really thin.
Bit like Darren's hairstyle. He just caught it thick there, you know, didn't he? He got like a double kiss a little bit.
I was looking at that thinking I'd
find
what,
it's all about the pace.
I think he's okay there, isn't he? Does that
I think he can catch the outside edge of it.
Yeah, I was going to say, it don't go centre though, does it?
He's got to watch the cue ball to the bottom left. I might even go towards the bottom right. Big chance now for Chris, and it's a big frame.
Yeah, you'd fancy him from here.
Well, he's looking a little bit more settled. So, the first shot, has he got enough on it? Can he screw it straight back? He's raising the cue, so he's obviously screwing back. That's a good shot. Good solid shot, but this is tricky.
These don't like anything. He's got to put some power on this.
He can hit the one in the centre and screw it back again.
Wow.
Oh, cue ball's close.
He's actually over cued that, isn't he?
Oh, desperately unlucky.
He's actually hit that too well.
He's caught that, yeah. Jesus, he did catch that, didn't he?
Yeah.
If you'd wanted to play that shot, you probably wouldn't be able to do it.
Never have got anywhere near it.
I bet Gary Blacklock sat at home on gin. I bet he's got some tinnies in at worst. Not the best shot from Gus, so he's got to really put a good stroke on this one. Oh, he's dropped on top of the black. If it's a touching ball, it's saved him. If not, it's not. He'll just glance off this with a bit of a right hand side. Just check the cue ball back to the top end, to the opposite rail. I think he's left that.
I think he's left him on it.
For me, he had to play that with a bit of side and take it to the top.
Take it right, yeah. Take it right over.
Glass of red, I know it, Gary.
He's over it, that.
Yeah, he's over it, but he can take it in the bottom right.
Bottom right, definite now. Come past it. Yeah, Gus said it's quick. It's really quick. Catches everyone out this table, doesn't it?
Does. Just got a plain ball, no side. Great shot.
Lovely.
Played that beautifully.
Don't put scores on, you don't
I'm
need to.
not doing that. Good action there from Chris, and he took it well. And he's got his colour back in his cheeks, and he's smiling. So that's saying that both players are now settled. So let's get ready to rumble. Come on, guys, give some predictions. It's a race of 13.
Yeah,
Let's
plenty
see,
watching.
Yeah, let's see who can get the closest. Come on, guys, get your predictions in. Who's going to win? What score? Be brave. It's a good solid break, but I tell you what, he's soured again. 3 times I've seen him break, and 3 times I think he's gone in off twice, and he flirted with the pocket the other time.
Where's he gone? Oh,
13-9 Gus.
Do you know what? He's hit that square in the
That's
face
from
and
Paul.
screwed back.
You like the look of Chris 13-11. Yeah, but what about his pool game, Gary? Chris 13-12, because I believe in him. Oh, I tell you what.
Justin Fitzy, 6-4 up. That's good.
Got it. Joe Latisse 13-10, Adam. Colours, yeah.
Colours, just saying. Colours. I'll drive, shall
You'll
I?
do me, Gazza.
I'll drive.
Yeah, you can be in the driving seat now.
Yeah, you expect Gus to take these. That's quite a nice shot, actually. He's left himself a decent angle here.
He has, it's just a little drop in.
Does that black go top right?
I would say so. Oh, I thought you'd have took the 2 out in the middle first, didn't you? I'd have thought they took these 2 out, then it would just anything.
I
But
think he's just going to play this ultra thin and hope it straightens up.
He's okay. If he drops short, he's still going to have a shot, and ideally he wants to be in one for the middle. But it's a tricky one. It's one of those. If you catch the knuckle, it could get a bounce, and you don't want to be catching it thick, because if he catches it thick, it's going to be right behind these 2 yellows.
He's got his extra inches out just to reach it.
Yes. Gus likes playing with his extension. What's that yellow? I tell you what, he's played that sweet. You'd be pleased with that. Oh, we don't like the queuing at the moment, but he's got to avoid that middle pocket. Oh, he's giving so he's put.
Say he had
to.
to.
Yeah, but it's still, for me, you don't start braying them like that. Now this is a big chance.
He shouldn't see this red ever again, should he? To be honest.
I should play. All I need to do, Gary, is play a recording of your commentary. Then we can all sit and have a little giggle. That quality of that. That's in the archives of commentary gold. Well, that. Do you get me?
Did you get?
Yes. If you need to know anything about Paul, any questions, you can email Gary Blacklock, or you can Facebook him live. He'll be happy to explain to you. That was so funny that day, Gary. I watched it back upstairs, and I'll tell you what,
It was brilliant.
I nearly choked on my toes and I was spitting my tea out. It's so funny. And next time I saw Gary, he says, "Don't you dare let me on that commentary when I've had a drink ever again."
He hadn't just had a drink, had he? Let's be honest.
No, because he left his phone and he came back and he ended up stopping another 2 or 3 hours, and I was ready for going to bed and I ended up getting smashed down my tree with him.
Oh, it was fantastic.
It was funny. Great night though. Love the nights like that when they're not supposed to, happen. They're just not planned. It goes that way.
They're always the best ones.
Yeah. But Chris, steady little containing safety there. Got some swerve coming on now. This is not going to be far away on this cloth. Yeah, when you've got a cloth like this, it's easier to do that. You've got to just
less
cue
than you
it.
think.
Cue
Less
it.
than you think.
Yes, take a little bit off it. But I believe when you break on this table, that should take a little bit off your break as well.
Yeah, well, everyone was. When I played on here the other night, I wasn't really
Tony
breaking that
Fryer.
hard at all.
Geordie T.
Where have you been, Tony? Haven't seen you for
I know,
ages.
Tony, what's happening, mate? I thought you'd fell out with us.
He used to be part of the furniture. He's not turned up for a few weeks.
He is part of the fiction fitting, because once he does turn up, he doesn't know when to go home.
Yeah, that's the right shot, Chris.
Good shot from Chris. He's only got a 2-cushion escape here, I think, and it's he'd have to be fairly fortunate to clip it into the centre. These are them shots you just open to it, aren't you? If you get anything else, it's a bruise it.
Yeah.
Skimp, mate, be back soon. You're always good for a pint, Tony, you know that. I'll tell them what. Good solid hit, but unlucky.
Yeah.
So, ball in hand. Just what Chris ordered. It's the wrong colour though. He's gone for the cue ball. He's pulled the red out. Right shape, wrong colour. Yeah, he went to get the cue ball out of the bottom of the table, then he's come up with the red.
Should have carried on.
Tony can't do just 1 pint. That's true. He can't just do with 1 gallon either.
Yeah.
Now then,
Actually, we ain't seen Daz up here either, have we?
hadn't seen Daz got
No.
for over a month. We was going to do some coaching for juniors with Daz, and
Yeah.
he's not got back in touch, so I've given up the ghost on that one. At least a gallon, mate. I know that. And see him again there, and I took that and come back out. Not sure if that yellow passes the inside of that one, so he's going to have to come low down, just round about where the black spot is. I would have thought. He's still got a good chance here. I think he might have to screw straight back out.
Screwed it straight back up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Needs to cue it well.
yeah. He might catch the yellow here. Oh,
Tell you what,
beautiful!
he's
Oh, he
cued
just
that.
caught the yellow.
Yeah, he's
But
cued
I'll
that
tell you
well
what,
though.
Yeah, just got to concentrate on the pot and
Needs
let
to
the
make-
cue ball take its natural path. It's all about the cue. Get the angle right, and you're naturally on the black.
Bloody size of his hands, he's got no problem.
Yes, the human rest.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And that's another frame back. So it's getting interesting, this now.
Yeah, don't put the scores on.
Not. I thought he caught the near knuckle then, but
he played that just slow enough, didn't he?
yeah, it's 4-3. All the tables now got electronic scoreboards. So all the players on the rolling text, or the scrolling text at the top.
Yeah.
Yep. All the results are up to date there. The players
Liam.
just click the buttons and away we go.
Liam's
Liam
through.
takes it down in the fly tonight.
Right on table 4, Liam leads, Darren Norris, Liam leads. Table 4 in the third player.
Has it? Thought you were happy when he come up here. He's definitely started settling down, Andy. As Chris now, he's definitely in the game. And this is the first time he hasn't gone enough. Oh no, it's the second time. He's had 2 in-offs out of 4 breaks. And it's a good break, that. He's got a good chance here. He's got options as well, but I feel yellows could be slight favourites in this one. Well, he's going to take this in the middle and drop onto the top red then. Looking at that, he's got the angle. Could do with catching that yellow. It's okay. So just nice pace on this one, just to float the cue ball back out. Just past the balk. I think he's missed the shot. Wasn't easy to hold the. Right, I think the players are getting ready to lag to get on with the stream for tonight. So if you're out there, good evening. Welcome to the Thursday night action night up at the White Rose. So the lag's just about to go underway. Chris Zavros making his debut tonight on action night, and Gus, he's been here before. It's a bit strong is the lag there, but you'll get used to this pace of the table. It's ultra fast tonight is the table. Lightning. So it's just to break a race of 13 for £300. It's worth winning. Midweek, isn't it? There you go. Owen is the first in off. So big split there from Gus, but the control in the drink. So just what Chris Zavros wanted. Ball in hand. Be interesting to get a look. So this is another frame for Chris, and he's back in this match. I'll give you a quick update, even though you can see it's 4-4 now in the main match on the stream table. A good game between these two. Craig Noon, Paul Camplin. Craig Noon 5 frames to 3 up against the seasoned professional Paul Camplin, who's virtually unbeatable in recent months on action night. Fitzy and Justin 6-5 against Nathan and Jade. That's another great game. And Johnny Fairfield 5-4 up with Steve Hilton. Yep, and Darren Norris beat Mark Driver 9-5 early with 2 Brett dishes.
On table 3, Alex Manson and Lee Richardson. Lee Richardson, Alex Manson, table 3. In the flyer.
Just a little bit of a messy table for now. Oh, he's lost the white. That's desperate. They've made a good shot there and they got the white stopped over the pocket and another red come and kicked it in. Got to be careful with this one over the middle as Gus, because if he hits it a little bit thick, the cue ball will go off the side rail and inside the red and into the pocket. So he's got to be careful, got to get as thin as possible. Just like that. Was always there, the danger was there. So this is a massive opportunity for Chris to take his first lead in the match. Now there's got several ways to play now. He could pop the red over the middle and knock the yellow towards the bottom right, and then just take him as they are. And I think, I'm not sure if the yellow passes the inside of the red. If it doesn't, then I think he's got to play that shot. Well, if he's playing that one down the rail, that suggests that the yellow does pass the red into the bottom centre. So just put this over the pocket. Oh, he's just got a bad roll of the dice there, you know. If that's not a plant, he's been very unfortunate. He's still going, so that for me it tells me it's a set plant. I'll tell you what, this is a good game between these two. I hope you're enjoying it at home, guys. If you have any questions for us, if you want to get involved in action night, you want to know how to do that, just drop us a line and I'll guide you through best way I can. We do have tournaments for cat players only. We're just sorting the dates out now for our next Skin of the Cats tournament. Oh, he's just lost the wit there. And I'll tell you what, I don't think he's left Gus a shot here. So just glance off the red and try and drop behind the other red on the ball line. And he played that superb. Great shot. Fantastic shot. Will he go up and down, or will he come off 2 rails? Can he swerve? We can't really tell. He might just come off the top rail, but he doesn't want to go inside the yellow. It's a big target, but if he hits the inside of the cushion first, it'll backheel the yellow. He's short there, he hasn't hit that one. And it was only pace, but he could have overhit that and still been okay. So it's cue ball in hand for Gus. Tony Fryer, yeah, this is we just said that, Tony. Then we're sorting the dates out for the King of the Cats. We're busy on all April. We've got money matches on every Saturday night in April, some big games. So we're looking at May, early May, but I will get the dates posted up to give you all a chance to get in. And I think we're going to do two different tournaments. So we'll have a set tournament for Cats 5, 6, 7, 8. With different staggered entry fees. For the higher the cat you are, the entry fee will be more. To the lower cat players will get in cheaper for 5, 6, 7, 8, and they'll also do something like a £25 a man or £20 a man for cats 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it will be two separate tournaments rather than just all in one at. So it makes it a little bit more competitive for if you like in them categories, and it gives everybody a chance for win a few quid on the day and have a great time. And Gus is away. Nice shot, Gus. So he's just going to draw this back now. He's probably run a little bit too far there, but he's okay. The yellow's right in the hole, so just screw it back out about 4 or 5 inch. I suppose that'll do. Yep. So early May, Tony, and all the information will be up on the Action Night page. Oh, what a big chance there for Chris to take his first lead. Just nip to the toilet just while they're setting these up. Right, I think the players are getting ready to lag to get on with the stream for tonight. So if you are there, good evening. Welcome to the Thursday night action night up at the White Rose. So the lag's just about to go underway. Chris Zavros making his debut tonight on action night, and Gus, he's been here before. It's a bit strong as a lag there, but you'll get used to this pace of the table. It's ultra fast tonight is the table. Lightning. So it's Gus to break a race of 13 for £300. It's worth winning. Midweek, isn't it? There you go. Owen is the first in off. So big split there from Gus, but the control in the drink. So just what Chris Zavros wanted. Ball in hand. Be interesting to get a look. He's got a good chance here on reds. But he's wasted his first shot there, so ideally you want to be on them, and he is. He's just not come far enough on that one in the centre. Ideally would have loved to have been on the one in the top bucket. Nice shot. Just lost the white a little bit there. Just kissing the yellow, held it up a bit, but he has got a shot on the red into the bottom centre. Got to be delicate with his shot, just dead weight it really. Doesn't want to be playing everywhere the cue. Well, he's played it long. Well, he had a couple of options there. So I'm not sure here what Chris has got. For me, he might just have to go across the table and play a dead weight shot and just snip the yellow. But this is tough. The matches look evenly on the scorelines tonight. They're all close. Just taking his time on this one, Chris, because it's not easy. He's looking at hitting the knuckle there at the top centre and fetching it across. It's a bit of a squeak, but ambitious. It might be the only thing he's got. So he's going round the table here. I don't know what he's doing here. Was never an angle there for that one. But he was in a world of trouble. But still, it's not all lost yet because Gus has got some work to do. He's going to flick this off the bottom rail. Always tried to get them both out in one go there. So I think you'll be seeing Chris come back to the table. Again, containing safety from Gus. Trying to force he's wanting Chris to attempt a snooker and open up that bottom corner. It might not be a bad thing to do, you know, like, just they still got a bad red on the rail. I know it's 2 shots to waste, but the reds are nearly in prime position. So you'd like to hit this thick, long, so you come off 2 rails and hit the back of the yellow, and that's not far away. That's red. Oh, he's caught. Oh, I thought that was definitely red first. Well, like 2 shots to me, didn't that? Oh, he wanted was yellow. He played a great shot. Well played, Chris. At first glance, it looked like it was red, but no. Just tapped the table. We watched the replay, and it was clean. Some tough snookers to get out of, but at this angle he'll have it nailed on soon because he's been there 3 times now. Oh, I'll tell you what, he's just caught the bit side of the knuckle going through there. So Gus will just fetch this. What I do here, I'll pick the cue ball up and I'll play the red down inside the yellow, down the rail, and then knock the yellow out. He's going to play this and screw back into the red. That's good enough. Just run on a little bit though. He might even just flick off this red out and snooker him. No, if he's playing that, then it must go. Oh, he's not played that well. And I'll tell you what, there might be a new favourite in this frame if you don't get this snooker right, and he's not forced to on this table. Right, you can just swerve around this. Supposed to get a little bit on it. It will take on this cloth. Oh, that's unlucky. Good attempt. So this is the chance Gus has been waiting for. Top centre, bottom centre, top centre, bottom right, a black top right. And he goes the opposite way to start with. That would be my last ball. That would have definitely been the last ball for me, because that sets you up for the black. Easy enough, he's got some balls in the middle of the table, but he had nothing to do to join the dots. This could go wrong. So he's got to get this one in the bottom centre, and he's got to leave a good angle to get back down. Yep, he's just done that perfectly, so he's just a stun down the table. There are a lot of ways to finish there. You play to your comfort zone. Ooh, he hasn't played that the best. I'm not saying it's a difficult black, but I've seen him miss. But not tonight, Josephine. Gus is just on a toilet break. A cig break actually, so the players are going on a comfort break. So I've just pulled there, on a comfort break guys. So just give them a couple of minutes to get a drag on a cigarette, and we'll be back with you and resume the match. It's 6-4. Adam Gissing over Chris Zavros in a race to 13 for a £300 pot. Yeah, it's a good game. It looks very even. They both had chances, they both took chances, and they both missed chances. It could have been 6-4 to Chris. So for me, yeah, it looks even at the moment. Right, the player's still out on the break. So we get our first finalist in the Thursday flyer. It's a Friday flyer. Alex Manson progresses to the final in quick fire action. Right, the players are back from the comfort break, so we're back again. Just a break. Big break from Gus. Quality that struck him so well. Right, we've got the scrolling text back on as well, guys. Get you updated with the outside tables. Nothing there for Gus, so it's still an open table. Got a red into the bottom centre, but it's not an easy shot. It looks a lot more easier on your screens than it does. It's secured that well done. Tim Epton there. Good evening, Tim. Manpoon, that's the right name. Good shot, needs that to bounce. Dropped a little bit tricky, that red on the rail, so it's opened up all the yellows, so he's got to keep shooting now. Ooh, the shot's just catching the cushion on the way in. Left a chance for Gus this. Oh, he's lost the white ball. That could stay behind the red. Oh, he's got a result there. He's had a little bit of rub of the bays. And he's lost the cue ball completely. They said that the table's crazy fast and it's just got him out again. Never played on a table as fast, he says. So it needs a big shot from Gus as he got it in his armoury. tell you what, the answers to that question is yes. Great shot. I think all these 3 balls might go all in the same pocket. How do you like this to finish this frame off? 3 yellows in the same pocket. There you go. It's a bit tricky, you got to be steady on this one for the black. It's a black that can be missed, but I'll tell you what, he took them out, yellows out, really nice. He's missed the black. It looked easier than it actually were, so Mr. Zavros, straight out. Oh yes, snooker. He might have left a little bit of a swerve here for Gus. Yep, jacking up. Jack up that cue. He's made a contact, he might even get the snooker. Oh, he's left a shot for Chris in the top centre. Delicate one. For me, he's got to play it. Steady away, nothing to do with the cue ball. He's rolled it slow roll. And I'll tell you what, and he gone for that full blunder because it's definitely a chip in this for Gus. Cut it thin to win. Oh, he's back heeled it. I think he's gone for a double. Gus said he's off for double. Now then. Oh, I don't believe he's not gone game there. Why didn't he go for game? Don't believe it. Why didn't he just drop the one in the top centre and take him out? Shell shock there. That was wrong shot choice, I think. So 7-4, Adam is just past the halfway line now. Negative there from Chris. He should have gone game there. Monster break and this cue ball. Take that for a break. Jesus. And red balls all day long. It's all about the positional play for Chris now. A massive break. Just needs it to travel. It's okay. Just struggling a little bit with the cue ball, but he's left himself another shot. Plays this into the bottom left. He might hold on the yellow near in the middle of the bark. It's a nice shot. Will it drop? No. Gus has got a chance on yellows. Not easy. No. Oh, he's miscued. Now then. This is a good chance now. Just get the pace right on the first one. Just fetch the cue ball back to where the ball. Always hit it thick. Thin, I mean, there. So. Yeah, ideally would have liked to tuck the top red out near the yellows, but I'm not sure. Has he got the angle to screw back out for one in the top centre? Using the yellow. Just wrong side of that red. So this last red's going to be a little bit more difficult. Let's push this through off the rail and back out. You want to avoid the yellow. So it's a big shot required. This is not easy. Tough shot. Yep, it was never going to be easy, that one. He's getting his chances, is Chris, so he's got to stick in there. He's got to take that as a positive, though, because he's getting his chances. It's a full ball snooker from Gus. Give you an update on the outside tables. If you're not watching the scrolling text, Craig Noon 7-5 up against Paul Camplin. Steve Hilton 9-5 up against Johnny Fairfield. And Justin and Fitzy at 8-8 with Nathan and Jake. It looks like Darren Norris has made the final of the flyer against Alex Manson. That'll be a best of 7. Quick fire in the flyer tonight. Absolutely flown through the matches.
So we're going to get the final of the flyer straight on onto the steel table 4. It's Darren Norris against Alex Manson. Alex Manson and Darren Norris, a best of 7, guys.
Shot from Gus. He'd be disappointed not to get these yellows. Good solid stroke there. He got plenty of options now. Whichever suits him, but be playing the top yellow of the two stuck together. He's just lost the cue ball there. It's okay. Play the top one into the top left and just fits the cue ball back round. I'll tell you what, he's okay. Yep, you can just punch this away from the middle pocket, just to avoid the top centre. A little bit of bottom on this one. Keep your eye on the pot. Oh, he's missed it. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? So Chris cannot believe his luck. He's got onto the table where it should have been all over, and he's missed the red. He's missed the red as well. Well, both players are making some unforced errors. This does chip in, but it's not easy. And Chris is going to get another chance unless the cue ball goes behind that yellow. And I think this is just tap-ins. Got to be careful not to foul the yellow. Just drop it in, nothing big. And he'll be feeling relieved. Again, Gus on yellows, yeah. 7-5, getting interesting again. Sorry. Gus has missed the yellow there, so Gus is starting to miss a few. Oh, he's just wrong angle there. If he just dropped that to the cushion and just he had a perfect angle to come back out to get back for the top. So he's got to push this with 2 railer. It's not easy. He needs it to come out and it hasn't. Just flick this off the rail and leave the cue ball on the top rail. Just fetch it into play. Bit firm. Had to play that dead weightish. Gus has got another squeak. It's a good shot, but it needs another. I think he's got a tough. It's tough. Johnny Fairfield hanging in 10-5 against Stevie Hilton. Just one away, Stevie. Beautiful shot. Cued that like Davis in the 80s. Spot on. Same again, just drop it in. Oh, he's playing it with side. I'll tell you what, he's got his mojo back here. He's flying around table. Pulls one back, 7-6. He's coming back. Been playing round about an hour and 10 minutes, so it's not bad that, 13 frames. Average frame time's round about 7 minutes. It's Chris to break, trailing 7 frames to 6. Tell you what, that kid's got a big break on him. Got a red off the break, but I'm not sure the red passes the yellow to the top left. If he doesn't, he might be forced into taking yellow. I should know. They're still reds because the yellows are tied up there as well. So he can develop. A bit pacey that one. Might just catch the red. Not too bad. He should be playing the red now up the rail towards the bottom left. Try and develop the other red or get on it the best he can. Or he could even chip the red in the top right and just cover the pocket. But they're very attacking, so... Does this? Can he get inside the yellow? Can he play it? If not, can he take the pocket, just play it off the knuckle? Beautiful. Played it well. It's the way to play. Ball in hand. I'm a little bit closer to that one, but needs to pot this clean. Tell you, you've got to be perfect on these tables. think he's left this, so if he can play this and just take the cue ball off the bottom rail right behind the yellow, just like that, and now he's guaranteed to be going game next time, because Gus, I cannot see Gus, unless that's a touching ball, I cannot see Gus getting away with this one. Going to try and kill the red, flick it off it and just kill the red, but he's still going to leave something of a finish. It's not too bad. Ooh, he's played that a little bit too firm. Can he get enough on this? I don't think he can pot this red, you know. I'll tell you what, it looks tight. If he can, fair play to him. I'm not sure he can get enough on it. So the cue, but maybe not. No, he's yellow first. It's a foul. Gus will just be burying the white ball behind the yellows. Not a lot else he can do. Plays this with check side, but he's got to be careful not to catch yellows. He doesn't want to be like fetching the yellows into play. I'm not sure he's got a straight up and downer, but this is a bit of check on this one. Thank you. Definitely was marked. It's okay, because if he takes these three out now and gets back on the bottom, towards the bottom rail, the yellow plants direct onto the one in the top right. But he's refusing the finish again, and I don't understand this, because the red was dead, so he had a free chance to finish there. Anything can happen here when you're lashing to these reds, and he's still going to have the same finish as he's just refused. So strange choice of shot there from Gus. This could come off the back rail into the middle, into the corner. Cue ball's close though, and I'll tell you what, a little bit unlucky. A little bit unlucky there. Yes, he's definitely on the defensive, is Gus, because he's refused a couple of finishes a few times, and it's the same finish. I mean, obviously now he's got ball in hand, so, but he's still going to be going with a one shot. So Blackball lets you play a little bit more open. And now there's a little bit more added pressure because the black's in the open after he plays this yellow to red. This table, I think players on this table, they can play a little bit lackadaisical, but it plays a little bit differently, a little bit tighter. It's harder than the other tables in the club, and when you think that they're easy, you catch the cushion on the way in on this table, and if you catch the near side knuckle, you're not in, I'll guarantee you that, unless it's really, really dead pocket weight. It's a tough table. Pressure shot this a little bit. So good shot required now. He needs to get down to the bottom of the table clearly to play the plant. He's got a good angle, but if he catches this too thin, the cue ball's going to be hovering around the bottom right. Yeah, he's played a little bit aside just to get away from that. So delicate little shot, just drop it onto the other one. Doesn't want to hit it too hard and kill the yellow on the rail. So it'll be dead weight in this one, I think. Yeah, it's a good shot, and it's just 2 simple shots now. Gus to resume a 2-frame lead, 8-6. So it's 8-6, he's 5 away. Darren Norris is 1 frame up in the Thursday £5 flyer against Alex Manson. 1-0 to Darren Norris at the moment. Loving the game. 9-8 Nathan and Jake against Fitzy and Justin. Steve Hilton beat Johnny Fairfield 11-5. Craig Noon, Paul Camplin, that's a classic, it's 8-7. And the feature table 8-6. Adam Gissing. And earlier on, Darren Norris 9-5 against Mark Driver. Even though Mark lost, he said he was happy the table played well. Took the defeat gracefully. And 2 good mates having a battle there for I think it was £25 a man. 2 Brett dishes, yeah. He did play well. Seen there, 2 Brett dishes. He's improving his Darren. In my eyes, I think he's come on a ton, like. But that's what you do. If you put the hours in, it just it comes out in your game. Might not drop. Caught it thick, didn't it? You gotta be precise, Gus. So, he's lost the white there. Yes, he might well be moving up, to be fair, but that's his first game he's won on action night in a challenge, so don't know. Tend to let players, like if they win a couple in that cat, then you need to start looking at them. We move players up, obviously, if we haven't seen them play, if we watch them. And some of them do try sharking, and action night's about giving everybody a fair chance. Mark knows on another night, Mark had his chances. Mark could turn Darren over. It could be a different result. There's a lot of Cat 8 players. A lot of Cat 8 players that's basically are pure club players. Yeah, Mark, to be fair, like you've played a good few times now and lost, so I mean, I think for me, I have to put you in an 8, to be fair to yourself. You've played, I think, have you played 3 or 4 matches now? Or is it you played 4, you beat Roger? Yeah, Gary, Darren beat you. Was that an action night match, Gary? Or was it in a tournament, or was it a £25 a manor? We've got all the history of the matches, so we can drag it all up. Yeah, £25 a month, so he's won 2 matches. So yeah, I think it's probably fair to say that Darren might have to move up to a 6, and Mark might move down to an 8. But away on Masters Tour this weekend, so when I come back I'll reevaluate. I'll try and keep it as fair as possible, guys, you know that. That's what the Cats was about. Played Tony, Denmark, Chris Quinn, and now Darren lost doubles to me right out, Chris Lee. Yep, fair shout, Mark. Yep, I'll get that sorted, pal, and hopefully you get on back on winning ways. And in the meantime, Chris has got this red and a good position shot on the black. A black into the bottom centre. 8-7. I can see this going very close to the wire. It's turning into a decent game between these two, and there's not a lot between them. Early doors I thought Gus was looking the sharper player, but it's the first time I've seen Chris, and he's hung in there, and the tables could turn quite quickly. But a long way to go. Cat 25, Paul. Who are you going to play, Stevie Wonder? Get yourself in a cat, Paul. Have a game, Paul. You never know, mate. He's got a good break, this kid. Yellow's going. And I'll tell you what, every ball's possible. But I don't think he can get to a red, so he'll be playing the yellow bottom centre. Seals the deal on yellows. Did I just say red? I'm cracking up. That's a good shot, that's clever. That just drop this in now into the in or over the bottom left, but ideally in, and then he's got the saver ball. The guarantee it over the top centre. Good queuing. He's plays one-handed. I think Stevie Wonder said he's going to nip to Argos and buy a cue. Explain cats to me. Well, they do a lot of meowing. 8 out of 10 owners said their cats prefer whiskers. Is there anything else, Emma? Only joking. I'll explain it after this frame for you. And I'll tell you what, he's found another gear as this kid. That's it, Mark. You've got it. Oh, he's only the yellow. He's tried to hold for the black. Yeah, the cats is... basically, cat 1 is supposedly the best players. Cat 8 is the lower ranked players. But the cats are only a guide. You can play anybody out of any other category if you want to arrange the start. Between yourselves, that can be done. Generally, probably that's a great shot from Gus. 1 or 2 players are probably under the radar in different cats, but we're nearly there. So every Thursday night you can challenge somebody. You can do the challenge obviously before Thursday night, and if it gets confirmed, you get the slot. Then you get your match underway. You can play from as little as £25 a man up to whatever you like. For £25 you're playing a race maximum to 9. Anything above like £50 you can play 11, 13. £100 you can go to 15. The 200, 300, 400 pounders, and they can play to 18. So it's good. It gives a lot of players a chance to play. You know, like keep the match practice going for little amounts. All the tables are free for the matches, so it's pretty good for the players. You'll play the plant, try and kill the pot the yellow. Good shot. Yes, you're not bad at that, Paul. Especially when you and Gus got them Jaegers. I hope that explains everything for you, Emma. Well, we had to gargle for a while, Paul. I'll have to either pop down and see you, or you'll have to pop up and see us as well. And we'll have to probably get something going in a few more months down the line. We'll have Savs versus White Rose in Moscone style. Make it an annual thing. They're like similar ability of players. That'd be interesting for lads. Home and away. 2 good days out there, pal. I've not been down to your club yet, Paul. Don't get out much these days, mate. No, especially unless I'm on tour, like, but just as away here. Yep, I think that's a good shout myself, and obviously because we're local to each other, I think Moscone style, and do it properly like they do all the intros, the walk-ons, the music, make it a little bit special for the players, team captains as well. Play like exactly the same format really. The team players play, then the singles and the doubles, and the captains pick at end. If it ties, that's I think it's something, if Paul's interested, we can look into a little bit further. And Gus has done well to get into this frame. That was a big chance here from Chris, gone begging, and it's Gus who might take it. Slow roller. Yes, Paul. Let's. I'm away this weekend. We chock like all April with money matches, like same yourself. So we'll look for around May, June time. We'll get together and have a little chat, and we'll get it all up on stream down at yours and up in here. We'll have an annual Moscone challenge, Sads versus White Rose, and player ability wise, we'll use it so it's equal. Me personally, I would try and keep the top players out and use, give them a day, you know what I mean? Probably put the top cats in as like non-playing captains. You could go more than 5 players. You can make it, I don't know, probably 7 to 9 players format per team. Some pause for thought, adds a bit more interest. We'll get a nice cup done as well, a Moscone style cup, so the winning team can take it back to wherever it should be. So 9-7 Gus is getting ever closer, he's just 4 away now. Chris didn't do a lot wrong there, he just tried to hold on the black and he hung the last ball, and Gus took him well. And he's giving his missus a kiss now, he's in a good place at the moment, is Gus. Yeah, Joe, you might even be part of it, mate. This is what it's about. But it would be a good day out, it'd be good for both clubs. Getting everybody together, as it should be. The Osprey Cup, Andy. I'm sure we'll think up a name, but what made you say Osprey? Dewsbury, Ossett and Dewsbury. Ossett and Dewsbury Cup. I think we've got to go somewhere a little bit more. I get the idea of that, Gaz. But you've been drinking too much red wine, son. Only joking. Nice little shot there from Gus. He's got to stay where he is for me. He's got to play this in the corner steady, leave an angle for the one along the rail, the penultimate yellow, and then he's got to use the one in the middle of the table to get to the black. So he wants to be, ideally, he wants to be checking this yellow, then the penultimate across the rail, and he wants to drop on the top side, the cue ball towards the top centre, that angle to run to the black. That's about perfect. So if he plays this natural, and it's all about the pace of the shot, then the cue ball's going to go to the opposite, to the far side of the yellow, drop the yellow in the bottom centre, run the cue ball down for the black in the bottom right, ideally. Easier said than done though when we're in the com box or sat at home, guys. That's close, but not close enough. And he had a quite well. I'd say he might have left a double there. He could play a passing double. He's not doing it, so he might have an angle to screw back out, or he might be just playing this and getting a better angle for a double. That's what he's doing. So he's looking at playing this yellow in the bottom right, screwing the cue ball back to drop parallel with the last yellow and double it back into the bottom left. It's a good shot, and I'll tell you what, that's not far away. It's just the black's going to be very difficult. Can he get enough on this to get the cue ball out as well? I'll tell you what, he got some on it, but you've got to get the double. So Chris will just flick off this one, put the cue ball behind the black. It's nicely done. So this could be a must-hit for Gus. Beautiful. Oh, he's fouled anyway. Now then, ball in hand. Chris plays the yellow onto the red, chips the red over the middle pocket, and just kills the yellow. Well, he hasn't. Strange. He's put pressure on himself there. He could have played that and then hid again, but he's going to flick off the outside edge. He's left a shot. Player's ref choice. Yeah, I think he's left a little bit of sticking out there for Gus. There's not a lot he can do, to be fair, Gus. So he'll just be fetching this into play, and he can't stop Chris from having a go for game here. That's what he's done, fetched into play just to put a bit of pressure on the finish. But it's all down to Chris now. Has he hit it? Yeah. Right into the top left, and then he should be able to pick these off. But this can be missed. Cued it well, solid. Just lost a cue ball there. He'd love to have been on that red near the black spot. This is the one. Just drop it in and play the last one in the bottom centre for me. It's okay. He's just overdone it a little bit, but he's still in good shape. Just concentrate on the pot. Just pulls the cue ball off the bottom rail and back out. Nicely done. So he's still in this game, is Chris, and he's battled. He's been behind nearly all the match, and he's still battling away. He's not give up. I think he's enjoying it. Gus has got a little bit of a frown on his face now, and his missus is looking at him, thinking, come on. It's going to be close, this. Tim, Rachel, Jenny, Bradley, Cooper. Good evening. 9-8. Good games on the outside tables. At the moment in play, Craig Noon, Paul Camplin 9-8, Craig Noon, Fitzy, Justin versus Nathan and Jake 9 apiece. So it's a couple of matches already finished. Steve Hilton beat Johnny Fairfield 11-5, and Darren victorious over Mark Driver 9-5, 2 baked dishes. Good game early on for them too. So we're getting towards the business end of this match on the stream. Just wasting the shot there. Yellows are sitting pretty there. I think he'll be taking him, he is doing. So it's, again, every time that Chris gets within one, something happens, and Gus gets back in the zone and opens up the 2-frame lead. Yellow into the bottom right. Got to be careful. If they run through a little bit more and gone for the yellow in the top left, so he's going to screw this back because he needs on the penultimate yellow to get back to the top. The balk tail, the balk. That's a good shot. Looks pretty perfect to me, that one. So he just pushes this through, pots into the top centre, takes the cue ball through. Chris can do it. He can do it. There's no doubt about that. Does you slow roll it or does he push through? You don't want to hide behind the red? Yes, good confident shot there from Gus. It's a little bit straight on this one, you know. It looks straight in you think, so he might have to screw straight back out here. I'll tell you what, he's paced that well because he was flirting in the centre. Nice takeout from Gus. He gets to double figures first. So he's 3 away. So Chris has got to win this match from here. He's got to win 5-2. The maths are right, which I'm pretty sure they are. Craig Noon, Paul Camplin, 9 apiece. He's battled well in this matches on the outside table as Paul. He's a seasoned action high player now. So Gus to break. 10-8 the lead. That cue ball, ooh, I tell you what a break. If the yellow goes past the reds in the bottom centre, he'll be taking that. Surely. If not, he has other options, but doesn't look like it goes, but he can develop that. He'll be taking yellows. Just got to get the right angle to get into that yellow because he needs to get the bad balls out early. He's missed the yellow. This is a big shot. Cue ball. Now then, Gus will just be developing the bad yellow between the two reds in the centre of the table. He'll just be knocking it towards the bottom centre, I would have thought. Or definitely going to be just opening it up. He's not. I'm surprised. Well, I am surprised. Well, if he's played that, that's telling me that that yellow goes in the bottom centre, but he refused it early on. Maybe not. Well, he's playing it, so it must go. Went easy. He could have took that early on when in his first shot in his frame, but should be no excuses from here. Looks like Gus is going to take 11-8 lead. Just the black. And it's looking like the writing could be on the wall. The frames are big now for Chris. Extra break, balls flying everywhere. He's made the balls off the break, but it's a little bit, table's a little bit scrappy down the bottom end. I'm not sure what he's got on. It's hard to see from there. Can he get through to that red into the bottom right? He could have played that a little bit harder and put the red into the top centre, but he's not seeing it at the moment. It's not too bad. That's not. It's okay. All the reds do pot. The red between the yellow and the black does go into the bottom right. Played the plant there. Played that well. I feel he's got to stay where he is, into the same pocket, and it's cue ball control now. A little bit of right hand side just to drag back down towards the far side of the table. Nicely done. Nicely done. You might have to play the one over the hole and come back to where he is. I'm not sure. Has he got the angle? He's not hit it. He's pulled out of that shot. All he can do really is play this red into the bottom right, run the cue ball off the yellow thin, so the cue ball comes back across for the black in one of the centres, in the top centre probably. So, he's not like that, but he's got it. He's got a chance. And he has left a big pocket as well for the black. Nothing to do with the cue ball, just concentrate on the pot. No, that's not. Oh, maybe. Yes, it is. He hit it thick and it's gone off the yellow. Once it's hit the yellow, didn't think it was in. (11-9). There's plenty of play left. It was a big frame that, and Chris took him out. Been fast games anyway. They've quickened up remarkably towards the end of this match. Been playing around about an hour and 45 minutes, 20 frames. Pretty good. Another big break from Gus. Cue ball's moving, and will it find it? He's okay, but has he got a shot? Important frame for both players now. Yellow into the centre, he must be able to see enough of this. Oh, thunderous. Jesus. Smash it in then. Why don't you? Played that with some authority. His missus is still watching because she's sat there, she's not moved. She's getting a little bit nervous for him though now. Oh, he's opened up all the reds as well. But he might have got a good white, but if it goes in the centre, this every red goes as well. Nice delicate shot, drop in, and again you can screw this back past the middle and play the red down the rail after this one to the top right. Nicely done. Nicely done. Now roll it in, leave a good angle on the third red out, the bottom right, and come back out towards the head spot. Sure, he's got an angle to punch in. If he had an angle to punch into it, it'd be lovely to punch them and hit the middle of the reds between the yellow and the two reds together. But I'm not sure. He might just take it. Yep, that's not too bad a shot. Has he got the angle to punch out now? Ideally, he wants to come high, round about where the top spot is on the table. Oh, he's gone the opposite way. And I'll tell you what, he's played that superb. Oh, and again, just the black's a little bit tricky, but he's playing these with confidence. I'm not sure what he's going to do with the black. I'll tell you what, he deserved better than that because he struck that well. Very unlucky, really. He's got to screw the cue ball to the top of the table. Best he can do. Oh, I thought he was going to go in off. Fair play to Chris there. He attacked him and he nearly came up smiling. So the pressure's on Gus to get these. You're still got to get sweet on the black. If you're not in straightish on this black, it can be missed. He doesn't want to be leaving any thin clips. So it's the last shot. He's got a yellow hovering over the bottom centre, which is probably going to be his last ball. And that's a good shot. Yep, so now he's going to just screw the cue ball back and round. Well, he knows what he's going to do. He's going to leave a good angle to play the last ball. Get right behind the black into either corner. That's pretty good. That's absolutely perfect. Now then, does he play it thin and drop for it in the top left, or does he play it thick and go for the bottom left? Looking at that angle, I think that he's going to have to play it for the black in the bottom left. Just wiping his cue down. It's a big frame for Gus. He might even stun it across, but for me it's a roll. He's on top of it. That's going to bounce. He's got no shot. Let's spot that with a danger. It's a thin snip in the cue ball at bottom, but you've got to be careful you don't face the black off. He's left a double. And in these situations, I think it's always worth trying a double, because you're trying to save the game and you should be trying to win it. That could go wrong. Should have gone for the double probably there. Not happy with yourself. Gus has missed it. I tell you, they're not easy on this table. And Chris is having a little smile to his son, but he's got away with that. And now it's anybody's game, this 11-10. Sorry, how Daz is doing. Oh, he's in final of the Flyer, but I'm not sure, Gary. Sorry, mate, I've only just seen that comment. Massive miss that, but you know how tough this table is done. Proper match table. So Chris is back in this game big style, and the pressure's been reversed. No, they're not easy cuts on there. You've got to be sweet, you've got to go clean. There's not many catch the jaws and drop in here. That's about his best break of the evening, and he's come up dry. Yellow's going to drop. Yes, it has. Oh, this is the chance he's looking for. He might have a plant, red onto red. Just lost the cue ball there. So, the winner of the Flyer, Alex Manson, 4 frames to 2 over Darren Norris. Well done, Alex. Darren don't want his prize money, he says. I don't understand it. He gets to the final and he wants to give the winner all his prize money. Missed that one. Big chance there again. So Gus has got a squeak here. It's not an easy pot, but it does go. Can he clip it back top right? Just past the yellow. That tells you the answer to that one. So a good chance to go on the heel for Adam. Good shot there from Gus. Good angle he's got now to take this in the top right and just take the cue ball off one rail. Pretty sure the yellow passes the reds into the bottom centre. So he wants to be squaring on this one. He might even be screwing that back. No, he's okay. He's hit it a bit pacey, that. He's alright, he's got a snip. If you don't get these, Lassiter, he'll be getting the snip.
I don't like this game anymore.
Darren, finalist, mate.
Yeah, but
You can't win them all.
I missed some silly shots.
That's a good shot from Gus. And again,
So
where's the white ball?
Needs
He's
to
going to
slow
stick on it. And it has again. Yeah, I think he's still got a chance. This it's not easy. Can he snip it back? The white's going wild though, I'll tell you that. He's just got a little nudge. I think he can just get enough on this. It's been an interesting game, this one, Darren.
Yeah, it looks like it's to and fro.
What about cue ball, same pocket?
I'll tell you what, he's played
Great
that,
shot.
Played that
And I've got
really
pot scores again. Yeah. So just on a short break, gone for a quick cig, I think, at 12:10 as Gus. No, he lost 4-2. Alex Manson beat Daz 4-2.
Yes, that's twice he's beaten now. That Alex, I'm gonna.
Yeah. Fly is good for like the players, isn't it? If they've not got a game, it's good to get involved.
Do you know what? I think the fly is fantastic because for £5,
Yeah.
you're not going to get as much pool as that for £5.
No.
There's no two ways about it. I've really enjoyed it tonight again.
So we'll just wait while the players come back from a short break. Yeah, what a nice shot on the black Gus just played, yeah. Definitely. Yeah. See you later, Alex. Leaving the building. The flyer winner tonight. Players are back from the toilet break, cigarette break, wherever they've been, and it's 12:10. Gus is on the hill. Can Chris push him over the hill? Can he make a stand?
Gary, you won't lose 3-0, mate. 3-1 maybe, but not 3-0.
Oh, here we go, Darren. This could be the last frame.
Oh,
is
Gus
Chris
is on the
going to
hill.
rally again? He's battled all night.
He has.
He's never been in front.
He's been there or thereabouts, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yes, well, if you're playing the rules in competition, it's first time you've done that. It's a little bit tough as well. Massive break from Gus. Ball went in. 2 balls went in.
So
Maybe
yeah.
3.
Controls that white well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
The break.
Right then, he's got a chance here on yellows. Even reds. Yeah, but he can drop this in the corner and play a pot split.
Okay.
I think that he's got the plant. He's playing the plant first. Needs a bounce.
He's got to get it.
He wasn't nowhere near that, was he?
No.
So look at this now. For
It's
me,
open.
Chris is going to bust him out here, pot this yellow and bust into the bad yellow and knock him out. White ball. Again. I tell you what, he must have had
Chris.
about three or 4 of them tonight where it's been desperately bad luck and he's not happy with himself. But that's unlucky, isn't it?
It is.
Got a bad roll off that one. Paul Camplin, he left it late. 11-10. 11-10 against Craig Noon. That's a good game between them two. Yeah, looks like the both players enjoyed it, but it was behind there. Craig was in front nearly all the way, but it's Paul who comes out victorious, and we're back to the mainstream because this is getting to the nitty gritty. And I'll tell you what, that's a good shot. And I'll tell you what, he's put himself in trouble. As Gus, has he got a double? That red's in. Oh, yellow's. How the hell has that sneaked past that? That's incredible.
That got in there?
He's played the treble as well, you know. But can he play another double in the same pocket? But it looked like he was certain to knock the red in. How's it gone in there?
I wish I could work this replay out because that is unbelievable.
It looked like he would have knocking the red in all day long, but I think he'll flick off this. I don't think he'd dare play it. He might double it back into the top right. Or he might just put the cue ball in centre.
This is a good chance for Chris now.
Ooh. It is a big chance, and I'll tell you what, if it goes 12-11, can you call it?
No. He's got
Come on, guys.
He's got to pot this clean, isn't he? He's got to pot this absolutely clean.
He doesn't want to catch the red.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's fine. He's got a great chance now.
Yeah.
I won't take this one.
No, I wouldn't, because that'll go thick. Oh, he's okay. He's still okay there. Can he get enough on this to snip it in the bottom centre and run the cue ball around? It's a chance he shouldn't have had. He might. Oh, he's off on the clip in the top left. Oh, what a shot!
As well.
No, it's not in. The red might be in. That's hanging.
Right.
Well, there's all. Is there any pockets left? There's 2 pockets available.
Right. This is your frame,
Maybe
Chris.
3.
This is your frame.
Yes, and the one over the top right should be his last ball.
Do not do anything silly.
He can screw out for this and play the plant red onto red. For me, that's what he plays now. He doesn't have to, does he? He can play the one in the top centre, run on for the one in the bottom right. Yep, that's okay. Now then, it's all about position on the penultimate red after this, because he wants to lead the one over the top right for the black, and it's not. Which is, for me, is wrong shot choice.
Yeah, he needs to be high on this red now, doesn't he?
That red was definitely the last ball. Now he's got to get a good positional shot.
High, he's not going to be high on that.
Yes, but this is
All
just
the way
a
up,
pattern
all
play.
the way down.
He's got a chance. But it was a wrong shot selection. He's screwing this. And I'll tell you what, that cue ball's close. That yellow's close.
Doesn't matter if the yellow goes in. It really matters if it stays out.
It was just the patterns, wasn't it, really?
Yeah.
It was definitely drop.
Yeah.
And that's something to work on, I suppose. But there's nothing he can do here.
He's got no chance here, is
No. The only, what has he got, if anything?
Call it all pockets, I think.
Well, me, I'd just run up to the black. And I'd leave it there. And I know he's leaving it. Drop.
Could you get the black in front of the yellow? Do you think?
No, it's too tough. Whatever, I don't think he can get fluke the black from there. So if at least if he ties it on the rail, Gus plays the top left,
Oh, I see.
drops one. If he gets a big
Just
bounce,
make it really awkward.
he's got to drop dead into it. If he gets a bounce
Yeah.
like that, if it comes off 2 inch off the rail, it's a tough black to cut back.
Is it frozen?
I think he's going to whack this round the table,
Yeah, he is. He looks like he is. Don't
and he
blame him.
is, and it's not going anywhere.
That should be it.
And I think Gus is going to be taking the match down.
Yeah. Just got to be careful.
He didn't
now.
have a lot he could do there, but for
No,
me,
he
he
didn't.
should have just rolled up to the black. But he was before that. But it's not over yet.
Watch the middle bag here.
So it's 2 shots away.
Yeah.
It's natural as well. This
Yeah.
just float out for the black, probably top centre. He might put a bit of side on this, and he has done, and
He
that's
has,
not
he's
the right
come
shot.
Too far, a little bit.
That's not the right shot, Gus. You have to just play plain ball.
You'd fancy him, no?
Well, this is for the money. The money shot. Can he get it? Is the match over? It is.
It's
there.
It's there.
Is Gus's missus sigh of relief?
She
she's
sticks
put
the
the
points on. She puts the score on.
Superwoman. She's put the score on there. You see it on your screens.
Excellent.
Adam Gissing. It's an entertaining match, to be fair.
Yeah, it was.
Chris's first time here. He will be back, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't catch much of that tonight, but
It has been a good game, Mick. I've enjoyed commentating on that game. Interesting styles of play. Chris likes to attack. One or two things he could work on his game on. But first time here,
Huh?
he's
It seems
put up a
like it's
decent
doing
show.
really good. You gonna try and have a word with Gus?
Yeah, I'll get a quick word before he
Okay, I'll
finishes.
just go and go and grab him.
We'll get Gus over. Sigh of relief from Gus's missus there. You nervous? Right, we'll just grab a quick word with Gus. Again, Gus, second time you've been in this commentary booth with me now, victorious twice. Got a little bit, yeah, you did, but it got a little bit tough that game towards the end.
Chris didn't play like he can.
No,
he's a good player. He played too defensive for me.
We said that, set off like a train, playing wide open, then sometimes when he had game on, he tried to tuck you up and it went wrong.
Yeah.
And
I think that's his first really match at Blackball as well.
he said that.
So
Yeah, he
he's
said
learning the game. You know what I mean?
he said that, and he said
He's a snooker player who's turning to pool.
right, yeah. But you can see he's got an action there, and that, and he does play some decent stuff at times in that match. He knocked some good pressure balls in, but he never got in front in the match.
That's what the key was. I thought,
keep him off.
I think when I went 3-up, I thought if I could keep him on nil, I could have done him 13-1, 32.
But you've got to keep him off it.
I let him in a couple, and then he went a bit pear-shaped.
But again, you said the table pace. It's
ridiculous. It's not,
it is fast, like. It's hard to if you don't play it regularly, it can catch you out. It even catches us out when we play it every day.
It's quicker when last time I played it, which was about 3 months ago. But it's ridiculous pace. I like your carpet, so.
Yeah, but you like the stream. You like playing on stream, and
yeah, it's the best one about.
Yeah, thank you.
For stream, I mean the tables phenomenal.
Yeah.
There's Zavros are doing a good job.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
Head.
yeah. Everybody's doing it now, and the commentaries are good, and
4-7 as well.
and the screen, the pictures are good to watch at home. So I mean, normally when pool first started, we're like, oh, I can't watch that, but now everything's watchable.
Most on an iPhone.
Yeah,
before,
just had a word with Paul about doing a White Rose Savs Moscone challenge team, making it something
it'd be good.
home and away, so it'll be good for us. But anyway, Gus, there's my hand pal. Victorious again. You've played some good stuff in parts. That'd be interesting to watch back.
Yeah.
You took the finish out when the pressure were on.
What I got though, I never felt like I under pressure because
No.
every time he got close to me, he made some mistakes and let me back in.
Yeah. A couple of times you had he dropped on top of the black as well,
Yeah.
it makes it tough.
Yeah.
And
some shots you can't play on this table where you play
no,
on the table.
over a game in that distance, race of 13, it doesn't matter who it is, they're going to make mistakes on there because it's going to catch you out.
Yeah.
It is.
Like I say, it's shots where, like I say, I play regular at Hightown, which is the thing, and you can't play shots when you play at Hightown on this table because
on that table, you've got to float it around the table, basically.
But the thing is, though, it is dead straight. And
Yeah.
you can play shots
Yeah.
pacey way. It's brilliant.
It makes it a little bit more, playable when you know that you can get there.
Yeah.
But it is. Anyway, Gus, well done, buddy. Enjoy your evening. Spend your money wisely. Yes, enjoy that curry, pal. So a great match there on the action night tonight. Chris making his debut and a great guy. Took the defeat really well. Adam Gus has been here a few times over the years playing in the club, so he had the experience on the match table. And it probably did show towards the end of that. Cheers, Chris. Unlucky tonight, buddy. You will be back. And we will be back as well next Thursday with some more match action for you. Money match action every Thursday night at the White Rose. Do hope you've enjoyed the stream tonight, guys, and myself in the commentary box. Darren will playing in the flyer. So do tune in again. If you have subscribed to his channel, you'll get notifications whenever we go live. If you haven't, then probably do that now. And then you won't miss any of the action up here at the Rose. So it's good night from me, and if Darren were here, it'd be good night from him. So from us both, let's say good night, guys.
Sorry, for anyone interested in the Fitzy and Justin game, I'm going to leave that score scrolling, so keep tuned if you want to know the outcome of that one.